Hello there, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So today's reading is a channeled reading. I've done a separate ritual for this morning, a meditation that I do in order to channel energy. So we're not going to focus on planetary alignments or any kind of theme other than yourself today. So what I have planned for you is I'm going to open your reading with an animal spirit card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you. Then I've got this bonus card deck. It's called the Lantern Oracle. This has deep, powerful messages. So I'm super excited about pulling a card from this deck for you today. And then we're going to close off with an angel number. All right. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Leo, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you dolphin. Look at that. Have any of you seen a dolphin in your life? This is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen and perhaps you're going to see one soon. So the message here is find wisdom in moments of fun and laughter. Take time out to have fun and just go with the flow. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. Find wisdom in moments of fun and laughter. Take time out to have fun and just go with the flow. So I'm just seeing someone in a restaurant. I feel this is like a diner and they're just laughing, having so much fun. It's just a light moment, but it's a moment of fun and laughter. So I'm seeing some of you really enjoying moments of your life. These are the moments that you want to hold on to, okay? So dolphin, singing. I'm hearing someone singing, okay? Singing is coming through. So perhaps you like to sing. Perhaps you like to hear someone singing. We got the 4 of Pentacles. This is a card of manifestation. This is also a card of grounded energy. And this is what Spirit is asking you to cultivate at this time is this firm foundation, put some roots in the ground, really understand yourself here, Leo, in order to create or in order to manifest this life of security and stability, okay? This is like material wealth. And what's happening is they're wanting you to accumulate knowledge and wisdom at this time. Nothing more. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles to start. We're getting the Page of Cups. So there's some sort of news, message, or offer coming in. And this is going to spark your heart. It's going to light you up here, Leo. And there's an opportunity for you to really grow and learn. So there's something that is going to shine in your mind, something that you're going to connect with that is, I feel this is a part of your purpose. So this is your higher self connecting with you in some way. So there's some sort of message coming in. Now, I do feel for some of you, you're seeing the synchronicities and the signs of this appearing, if it already has appeared. And others, you're feeling it and you're sensing it that it's coming in. So this is really opening you up to a whole new experience in your life. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Look at this beautiful place. I just feel the warm sun hitting my back right now. There's no sun in this house, but I just feel the warmth of the sun on my back. So I feel this is the energy that is coming in. Perhaps you're feeling this warmth on your back, this feeling of being safe and protected. It's this calming feeling, and I feel you have cultivated this. You know in your mind that you are connected, Leo, to spirit, to source, spirit guides, to the universe. There's this connection that has been created. And through this, you're going to see how this expands through your loving energy in your reality, in your experience, life experience. And you're able to see things like you have clarity. And I'm seeing somebody with their sword kind of reflecting it and looking through it and seeing things. Some of you have also developed a 6th sense or some sort of a spiritual gift here as well. Or perhaps you're strengthening it. So I'm seeing an expansion here in this area as well. So the Queen of Swords. Wow. And this is, some of you have a spiritual business. Perhaps you are growing that, and maybe you need to look at different angles in order to create the success that you're desiring. So this is coming through. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Leo. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. And also check out your rising and your moon signs. So look at this, Leo. We've got this Four of Pentacles. The number 4 is a very powerful number. It's like a square, right? So I don't know if any of you are seeing square images around you, perhaps like a black cube, but things in 4s even I'm getting, or the number 4s around you. I feel these are confirmations, and there's information coming through squares. This is really interesting that they're showing me squares. So windows are square shaped. Perhaps you're meant to look out the window, to look outside the box is what they're saying here. To really explore what it is that you need to do to be resourceful, to gather the information that you need to build this structure. And I feel that this has to do with some internal work for sure. You know, your beliefs, your core values, who you are authentically, and how everything that you have in your life is connected to that. So I do feel there is an awareness of this in your life, just knowing like, okay, what is it that I have to change? What is it that I need to acquire, like wisdom and knowledge? So I do feel there's this thirst for knowledge for some of you coming in this month of June, especially. Wanting to know more, wanting to research. You want to see things yourself rather than believe what it is people are saying or what it is that you're watching. Like, I feel that you're really digging for something here to build, and it's a structure. Maybe you're building a home here. Maybe you're trying to build income, wealth, right? Whatever this is, a really solid business that is really, this is a rooted place in the ground. So it has to have solid foundation. So paying attention to detail. There can't be an accumulation of things that aren't lifting you up here. So I'm kind of getting a hoarding energy. I don't know if someone has a home that has a lot of things in it. So I do feel that Spirit is asking some of you to clear some of that clutter out of your home. It starts with that. Just clear out any cluttered spaces, get some clear energy in, because that's going to make you feel better as well. But this is where that opening, this is where that clear energy comes in and connects you to the awareness that is aligned to that destiny, to that higher purpose. So they're really wanting you to not accumulate things that are bogging you down, that are stagnant, that are stale. Instead, they want you to brighten up that space so you can accumulate knowledge, wisdom, connection, awareness, right? So this is where everything else is going to show up. This is where that money energy exists, right? This is that heart-centered. This is your home base, right? This is your heart center. They really want you to understand that this is always your home base. This is where we always go to before we make that next move. So they really want you to understand that solid foundation actually is your heart, okay? So we start with that heart energy, and then we spread that outwardly. And what is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you desire that really touches your heart and makes your heart sing? Leo, that's what you want to now learn more about, do more of, right? So this is you putting some roots in, really understanding yourself and how to create and having a visual around this. Visualization, I feel for me, is very important. It works. And I do feel visualization is something that is very powerful. And it's a gift that we all harness. The power of visualization, the power of imagination, right? So imagine what this looks like to you. What I'm seeing here is a beautiful big home. There's like no worries, there's connections, neighbors, it's sunny out. People are having a barbecue, enjoying their day, right? That's what this solid foundation for me looks like right now as I'm talking about this card. Now, the Page of Cups. There's an experience of opening up, a door opening up, and you're about to walk in. So I feel you've been guided here. And I do feel this door opening is you tapping into that version of yourself that exists in that timeline, that little spark. And I feel this has been happening. And what I'm getting is, like, I've been getting this as well, is star seeds. Now, this could be actual star seeds, right? Coming down, but I also feel there's like little sparkles. So this could be something else as well. Some sort of, like, this could be angels. This could be, you know, connection through spirit. There's something coming down and it's touching people. This is what I've been feeling. This is what I also have been dreaming about, which I'm going to make a reading about separately for the collective. It's going to be the next Chosen Ones reading, so keep an eye out for that. But I feel that some of you are feeling this energy where it's opening you just for even just a split second of feeling that version of you in that timeline. And because you sensed it, you felt it, you're now walking into this door that has this energy. So it's like a walkway or a portal, I feel like. And it's been activated through this. So this number 4 in numerology is a manifestation number. It's an energy of manifestation. So you have manifested something through tapping into that energy. And it has to do with security and stability for you, Leo. It has to do with that stable foundation, that structure. And it really is sitting in your heart. So I'm seeing you really, like, I'm seeing these emotions, these feelings that are now getting you to move and get into action. So the activation came and it's touched your heart. Now you're about to spread it out to take action on it. And this is where this is going to happen, is through the Page of Cups. So something is getting you to act. You are initiating that process. And this is going to be so powerful for you because you're opening yourself up to this whole new world, this whole new level in your life. And there's a lot that you're going to learn, a lot that you're going to experience. But think of this as a growth opportunity, because as you're expanding, you're leveling up in frequency and vibration. You are ascending here. You're coming into this newer consciousness, this newer understanding, this newer knowing, this awareness as well. So they're showing me a pyramid, a triangle. And it almost feels like you're being kind of sent up through that triangle. So I don't know if any of you have like orgone generators. I've got one. My husband actually used to make them, orgone generators. So I'm seeing someone's orgone generator. So I don't know if you have these, if you're using those to activate energies in your life, but I do feel there's this connection to these triangular shaped crystals. These could be like structures, whatever this is, but I'm seeing like cone shaped or triangle, okay, coming through here. So really, really interesting. And I'm seeing an eye in some sort of a wood carving, an eye shape in a wood carving. I don't know what that means. I feel that I might be seeing something here for some of you. So you might want to interpret that however it's resonating for you, that eye pattern in wood. So this is a whole new experience. What Spirit want you to understand here is that this new field of energy that you have entered is heart-centered. So what happens, everyone, is we can reach these, but then we can go back down to where we were. And it's all about remaining here. And it's an elevated place. So this is where you have now acquired the superpower of maybe staying in that heart-centered energy. So it's all about learning how to master this now, right? How do I stay here? Okay, I've created this business. I love, how am I going to make this work now for me? I'm not going to just sit here, think of things and then just give up, right? And it's more like, okay, how can I explore the possibilities? What can I do? I don't know what it is that I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to just ask for help and like start researching and looking. This is how I did things to find myself on YouTube today, right? Because 2.5 years ago, had you asked me if I was going to be here today, and I would have never imagined, there's no way I would have ever thought that. So I do feel for some of you, you're looking back and not believing what has happened in the last like 2.5, 3 years, even 1 year, right? So I'm getting like a time span that is attached to this card today. So really, really interesting, the Page of Cups that's coming in. Clarity. This connection, there is this beautiful free-flowing connection, and some of you have mastered this connection. It's like you can instantly connect to it, This is how I feel. I can instantly connect with spirit. And sometimes depending on what it is that I'm trying to channel, I do different kind of techniques, like meditation techniques and rituals around it. I listen to different kinds of music to cultivate a different kind of energy. So I feel you have mastered this. You're able to really connect. You know what it is that you want, and you're out there to get it. And you've nurtured yourself. I'm seeing a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love in this card. And this connection is what I'm feeling here is I'm hearing someone calling this a meat suit. It's like we've connected to the meat suit. Now we're going to give this meat suit some love so it stays healthy and gets us where we need to go in this mission of our life, this mission, this purpose, right? So I do feel that some of you have come to this place in your life where you are focusing more on yourself, your well-being. And I feel it is very important that you actually focus on this, Leo, to actually focus on your body, your well-being, because there's so much that you're meant to do in this world. There's so much that you're meant to accomplish, so much more that you're meant for. And I feel some of you feel this already. Some of you know that you are. Others, I feel that maybe it's disbelief. Maybe you're kind of like, no, there isn't, because of the experiences that I've been going through. It doesn't align with what's happening in my life. And there's a purpose, there's a reason for everything that happens in our lives, everyone. There's something that you're learning from that experience. It feels like sometimes we're in boot camp, right? When we, any of us that have been in the military, I know some friends that are cops that have to go through this training session before they can even be accepted as a cop, right? And very few make that. So I do feel that it almost feels like a training session for you. But if you were to allow these experiences to define you, then you're not connecting with the energy that's out there for you. Okay, so what I'm getting here is a lot of good luck coming in because of the way that you're perceiving your world through these reflections, through the way that bits and pieces of yourself from within is reflecting outside. So remember that this energy is there. If you're in a place right now within yourself where you don't feel good, you're probably seeing that being reflected in your life, right? So it's all about checking in with ourselves and really adjusting some of the things that we believe, some of the things that are sitting there that we feel to be true, changing them. And this, you have to create a new habit with this. And sometimes it doesn't feel natural. It feels like because we don't believe it, right? And that's the thing, right? You want to start going through that uncomfortable phase of shifting any kind of negative things that you're feeling into positive through the energy of love, adjusting. So you're going to go through this discomfort of learning something new to do something every day. But the moment you do and you start reflecting that out into the world, love energy, you're going to see how that expands in your life and how things actually start to change. So you're the master here. You're the one that creates the change in your life with everything that is going on within you. Okay, so Spirit is really wanting you to recognize this and connect to divine source, connect with your higher self to show you the way here, because that clarity comes through that. So quiet, dump that thought, dump all those thoughts out of your mind and allow room for Spirit to connect and share with you what it is and where it is that you're meant to go here. So I'm now going to pull a bonus card from the Lantern Oracle deck, okay? And I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So we're going to share with you what more Spirit wants to share, singing your way through. So some of you might be gifted with a beautiful voice here. And singing might be a form of expression to release any kind of energies that are blocking you. You feel like this is what Spirit is sharing. Perhaps that channel is through singing for some of you. So look at that, Dolphin. All right, let's pull a card here and see what else is coming through. So perspective, it's all about your perspective here, Leo. We got a lighthouse. This could mean something for some of you, a lighthouse. Someone here with binoculars sitting here watching that lighthouse. Perhaps this is you in your life, this vision here. So take a look at this card and see if it's resonating for you. The message is a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. We got the number 39 on this card. Some of you might be seeing the number 39 or 3s and 9s. This is your confirmation today. Number 3 means communication, speaking up, and then expansion. The number 9 is a number of completion, fulfillment, and attainment. Okay, and this is coming through knowing, this is coming through as confirmation that your manifestations are going to come to fruition, fulfillment. Okay, so let's see here. Perspective. Our emotions are all about perspective. This is why we often hear a lot of caution around emotions' potential to lead us astray. Our thoughts and feelings inform our experience of a situation. Our attitude influences our disposition to certain thoughts and feelings and often thwarts our capacity to perceive with a calm and clear mind. We cannot possibly have absolute objectivity or encompass all the different perspectives one situation can be seen from. However, when the distorting filter of our attitude or immature thoughts and emotions is removed, a broader spectrum of how things can be seen become available to us. Furthermore, we open ourselves up to perceiving a situation from another point of view. We become available to having alternative experiences going forward. For example, we may have a negative attitude toward the gym and avoid it, while others hurt to miss a day. However, instead of continuing to assume that we do not like the gym, should we try it out in curiosity of why others go? We might come to see it differently. I had this experience in my own life. We may even find that we love the way it makes us feel. What was our trash or aversion? What was our trash or aversion becomes our strength or attraction. Our life, weekly routine, strength, general health, and body would significantly change from this shift in perception. And it will be emphasized that only a shift in perception has occurred. The gym has not changed, only our attitude about it, our perception about it, our emotions and actions around it have. Consequently, so too has our reality, body, and life. So look at that. For further clarity on how you might use this approach to see differently in overwhelming and less concrete situations, here is an increasingly metaphorical example. Let us say that you are afraid of drowning in water, that you are unable to see it as a neck-high level. Instead of splashing about in fear, you could question the fear to find ways of seeing your situation differently, or, in this particular circumstance, more realistically. You might ask yourself, am I really in danger of drowning, or is my fear of drowning clouding what I am seeing to be real with what I'm feeling to be real? How would I perceive this if I did not have such strong emotions around it? And is this as deep as I think it is? How much would be right now for me if I was a confident swimmer instead of someone who just knows how to swim? What if I stopped kicking my legs and pushed down to see if my feet touch the floor? There is tremendous power in separating ourselves from the emotion and negative thinking towards whatever we are confronted with. Nothing is what it seems when heightened emotions and manic thoughts are involved. This is why we really do create our own reality. We just often unintentionally create it in ways that do not best serve us. Seeing from a state of calm and a clear mind opens us up to a broader perspective, closer to our spirit self. Often when a shift is in our ability to perceive differently becomes available to us, we can identify a way out, an alternative, or a solution. So in times of distress, try to remember and ask yourself, is it possible to see this in another way, in a way that empowers me? You always have the power to seek new ways to perceive and feel about anything differently. This is key. This key is always available to us when you feel trapped or overwhelmed. If you can see something differently, you can experience it differently. So Crohn's message to you today, Leo, is the only thing that can limit you is your perspective. All right, so Look at that. That is your bonus card. I'm now going to pull an angel number, a repeating number. So if you've been seeing these, this is your confirmation today. We are getting for you, open the door. Look at this. It's time for you to open the door, Leo. We just talked about that door. So look at this confirmation, 59, 59, if you're seeing 5s and 9s. 9, you already had come up through perspective. 5 is change in numerology. Some of you might be going through change where you need to be flexible and adaptable. All right. And don't forget to laugh through this experience in your life. They're wanting you to have the courage to move forward, okay? There's free access. They're wanting you to find your way, and you have permission to intervene in a situation that you're in right now. So those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 5 to 9 days, 5 to 9 weeks, 5 to 9 months, and also 5 to 9 hours. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.